Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting Hare 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 Bo. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo. Haribo. Take the name into your heart. Take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting.
Good morning. Why? Just because Krishna is so sweet and so wonderful. Ask Lalita. I think she likes Krishna. That's why. There's a reason we do this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ask Amy there, Mayavati. Hare Krishna, why? The big question. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Hari Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Hari Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Hari Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Hari Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus, Prabhupada. Sri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga, Sri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga, Sri Advaita Advaita Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Shri 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 Krishna Chaitanya 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 Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda 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 Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Nityananda Gaurachandra Gaurachandra Nityananda Nityananda Gaurachandra Gaurachandra Shri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Shri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Shri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Shri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga 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 Shri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Shri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga 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 Shri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. All right, let's chant some japa. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You can turn your mics on. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
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 Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama, Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama,
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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare
Tom, if you want to be seen there, you have to take your picture down. Otherwise, we just see the picture. When you're close, you can see. Nobody can see you there. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Now we can see you. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Hare.
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hari Hari Hari
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hari Hari Hari
Hare.
Krishna Hari Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hari Hari
Krishna
Hari
Krishna
Rama Hari Rama
Rama
Rama Rama Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hari Krishna Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare.
Hari Rama Hari Rama
Hare Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari Hari
Krishna.
Krishna Hari
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Hare.
Hari Hari Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Rama.
Hari Krishna Hari Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Hare.
Hari Hari Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Rama Hari Hari Hari
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hari
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama.
Hari Hari Hari
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama Rama Hari Hari
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Hari 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 Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari
Krishna
Rama Hari
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hari Hari
Hare.
Hari Rama Hari
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama.
Rama Hari Hari Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Chaitanya
Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna
Nityananda
Chaitanya.
Nityananda Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya
Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya.
Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Krishna
Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya.
Chaitanya Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya Shri Krishna
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya.
Nityananda Nityananda
Nityananda.
Nityananda
Shri Krishna
Nityananda Nityananda
Nityananda Nityananda
Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya
Krishna Chaitanya
Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Krishna
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Nityananda
Rama
Nityananda
Rama, Hare Hare.
Nityananda Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Nityananda
Hare
Nityananda
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Chaitanya Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya Shri
Hare.
Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya
Krishna Chaitanya
Nityananda Nityananda
Nityananda Nityananda
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Chaitanya
Shri Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya
Hare,
Shri
Nityananda
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Chaitanya
Krishna
Rama,
Chaitanya
Nityananda
Rama Rama, Hare
Nityananda
Hare,
Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya
Krishna Chaitanya Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Krishna,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Rama, Hare
Shri
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Chaitanya
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna
Nityananda
Krishna.
Nityananda Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Krishna,
Shri
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Rama Hare Rama,
Chaitanya
Rama Rama, Hare
Nityananda
Nityananda
Hare
Nityananda
Krishna.
Shri
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Nityananda Nityananda Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Krishna,
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Nityananda
Rama, Hare
Nityananda
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna
Prabhu Nityananda,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri
Shri
Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Radha
Shri Krishna
Shiva,
Chaitanya
Adikura
Shri
Bhakta
Krishna
Vrita
Chaitanya
Jaya, Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Prabhu
Chaitanya
Nityananda,
Shri
Shri
Krishna
Advaita
Chaitanya
Gadadara,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Shri
Shri Krishna
Adikura
Chaitanya
Bhakta
Shri
Shri
Krishna Chaitanya
Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Chaitanya
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama, Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
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 Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
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 Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare.
Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama
Hare,
Hare
Rama.
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
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 Hare Hare.
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
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 Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama,
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 Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare.
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
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 Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Nityananda,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Nityananda, Shri
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri Krishna
Hare Rama
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Rama
Krishna Chaitanya,
Rama
Shri
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Chaitanya,
Rama
Shri
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya
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 Sri
Sri
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Jaya
Jaya Nityananda
Nityananda
Jaya Sri
Jaya
Advaita
Sri Advaita
Jaya
Chandra
Pura Bhakta
Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ah,
Hare Rama
Hare Rama,
Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare
one
Hare.
chants the holy name. One wishes one had thousands of mouths. And when the holy name enters the courtyard of the heart, the senses become inert. Yeah, if you can relate to that, you're not coming back here anymore. You're a free bird, man. You're like Rupa Goswami. That's the kind of treasure you get here, huh? Yeah, this is the place to be, man. People, we gotta teach people what real value is, man. Yeah. See, that's the whole Bhagavad. The Bhagavatam is teaching you what is really valuable. I mean, that's the essence of Bhagavatam. Is it's teaching you what's really valuable, and what's less significant. Basically, the Maya, the Lord's Maya. It's very opulent, though. See, the Maya here is very opulent. That's why it's very entangling. Because what does Krishna say in Bhagavad Gita? My divine energy is very difficult to overcome, but those who surrender to me very easily cross it. See, this is why we got to get attracted to the holy name very easily. Oh, they very easily cross it. Piece of cake, right, Lalita? Isn't it? Piece of cake now. See, because we learn the art of how to surrender to Krishna. We teach that art. Anybody want to learn? Very easily, these people in all these different paths, the Mayavadis, the Eckhart Tolles, very hard. Oh, the Vaidhi Bhaktas and Vaishnavism. Oh, all those fasts they got to do, all that renunciation every day, 1 lakh a day, 16 rounds every day, because the Lord's energy is very difficult to overcome. See, they're still like in process of learning how to surrender, right, to the Lord. Here, we teach how to finish it, how to finish that surrender, how to get the potency. Wouldn't that what that's all about, right? What did Swarab Damodar say this morning about Rupa Goswami? He could see the symptoms of a person who had the mercy of Lord Caitanya. He said, I can see the symptoms that you empowered his heart. Oh, that's something like Jesus did, huh? Oh, it's something like we do also. Oh, isn't that interesting? How come they don't teach? How come Narayan Raj didn't teach this about powering the heart? And it said, no. You'll owe many lifetimes before you guys get prema. Oh, you'll never be like me in this. No, sorry. Radhakund, Babi, all these paths, very hard, so they teach the hard way. That hasn't been revealed. It was revealed 550 years ago. It's got to be revealed again. Otherwise they just say, they say the words. Prabhupada knew, though. He knew there'd be a time. That's why he wrote the books. It's teamwork, man. Prabhupada was very intelligent because Krishna gave him the intelligence. He said, don't worry. Somebody will come along. I remember O.P.L. Kapoor, the godbrother of Srila Prabhupada. I was in Vrindavan talking to him. And he was saying, your disciples, they don't have very good behavior. And Prabhupada said, yeah, I know. But, Krishna inspired this. He's doing all this. Somebody will come along and finish it. Okay? And that's what we're doing, finishing it. Because all people need, we all got, it wasn't, the Vaidhi Bhakti system wasn't meant to be forever. It's just a start. See, this is the finishing work. Just like the Moses system, the system of the 10 Commandments written on stone, right? Your stone hearts, basically, that's what it represents. These are commandments. You must do it. Even Prabhupada spoke like that. He knew what he's teaching. The same thing for stone hearts. You must obey. You must do this. You must do that. Right? Because what do you do with asses? You get a stick and you beat them, with the musts, and you have to, otherwise you're going to hell. The fear of God and all of that. Even when Jesus was here and he gave the mercy, still there was some of that fear mixed in with the Holy Spirit. Peter was teaching about the fear. You have to have the fear of the Lord. See, so a little mixture. That's all. You come here, we'll finish that fear thing. No. Just the love of God. The fear is in the way. We don't like alloys. It's an alloy mixed. That's the one. Well, I must do this, otherwise I'm going to hell type thing. You don't need that now. This is the love of God. It's very attractive. Chant the holy name. Taste. Let the name dance in your mouth. Just dance with Krishna. And conquer all of the impurities in the heart very easily, and conquers the activities of the minds of wanting to go here and there and all that stuff. It's simple. Just do that every day. That's the medicine, right? We got the perfect medicine to cure the cycle of birth and death, old age and disease, and more. All in one solution. So that's the essence, man, Come to those in association of those who have figured out how to surrender to the Lord. See? So to do that, you need the potency. See, this has been given to us to teach about this, to teach the value of this, what we're preaching, that this is where it's going. Otherwise, if your gurus and your teachers don't do what Lord Caitanya did to the heart of Rupa Goswami, you can't chant like Lalita or Johan. See, Rupa Goswami had faith in Lord Caitanya, that Lord Caitanya had the jewel, and therefore he got it. And so many millions developed faith in Lord Caitanya, that he had ecstatic love, and that was very important. Lord Caitanya taught what we're teaching here, that this ecstatic love is very important to get. Here, take it as a gift. And chant with attachment now, and watch how easy now it's not even an austerity to do the austerities of chanting. It's not even an austerity to come here every day and listen for 2 hours. It becomes a natural activity, it becomes fun, becomes, it's a place to drink, it's a place to eat. Why? Because our spiritual body is activated, which is the real form. Our real form is not the material body. This is housing the spirit that most people are still unaware of right now. See, you have to have that awakening. See, you must be born again, but basically more conclusive is Krishna must be born in you. The transcendental form of Krishna must appear in you. See, that's that first it appears in somebody. See, somebody's body has to appear. Madhavinda Puri, see, taught the path by example. Krishna appeared to him in a dream. Oh, because of your laughing and crying and choking up and me appearing in your body, now, because you're my instrument now, I'm going to appear in the bodies of others, those who engage in your service, which is my service. Better than serving Krishna is serving a Vaishnava, because you're actually serving Krishna where the deity can talk to you. The deity can tell you what's more important. And giving up such service is foolish, man. You know, my ex-wife, just thank you for your example, by the way, my ex-wife, you gave up if you listen to this will teach you. You gave up the service to a Vaishnava, which is the practical service of Krishna in this world, to go serve the deity, the stone deity. And you know what her reward was? Her hands became infected, and she had to wear gloves, and still didn't figure it out. Well, maybe she'll start to figure it out now. And to cry, "Oh Lord, when will you give me mercy? Oh Guru Dev, when will you give me the mercy?" And still can't see that Lalita Ganga has that mercy that she's crying, still crying for, simply because she left this place. She left. She was illusioned by that. And that goes for anybody who leaves this place. Outside of this circle is all illusion, teaching, showing you the wrong path as the right path. And it's so subtle, but that's what happens when you lose faith in Guru. You lose everything. That's how I learn. Practical example. I see what people do. They lose faith in Guru. They lose the faith in Bhakti, like Mahavirya. And he says, "Oh, now this Lalita Ganga, with all this ecstasy and all this intimacy she has with Krishna, she's a fool now." Can you imagine? That's what happens when you leave Shiksha Guru. This is what people think. "Oh, let me just go to Prabhupada and do this." You become a fool because Prabhupada is giving you Shiksha Guru. Prabhupada came to me and gave the authority to teach Chaitanya Leela, the deepest Leela in this universe that hasn't been taught in 4,320,000,000 years. This is the teaching. This is the will for the people in the world, so they can get the mercy of the Lord. Otherwise, you're struggling. It's always tough. It's difficult. You're bewildered. Your gurus are bewildered. Your gurus are blind. You're a blind follower because you got a blind guru. You don't have this gift of Lord Caitanya, which we have. And if you don't have it, you're more or less blind in this world, and more births, many lifetimes for you. Just like your Guru Narayan Raj said out there, many lifetimes before you get prema, simply because you won't come here and get it like Lalita, like Johan, like so many others. How can you be more frank and to the point than this? Who would dare to say such things? And it's all true. I mean, so what? Why can't I comment on the truth, man? Why can't I shout it from the rooftops now? Time is short, man. Klaus Schwab they're trying to enact their plan. I better start enacting God's plan now, huh? I think we got to get with Lord Chaitanya's real plan. Otherwise, Klaus Schwab, they want to speed up their plan. Go ahead, Lalita.
If you carry the truth, you're never fearful.
Go ahead there.
If you carry the truth, you're never fearful to tell it. You're never fearful to teach others if you're really completely convinced. Yeah, and you've got to do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not a welfare worker.
Yeah. Well, that's when you start, the Lord Caitanya wants to make Uttamadhikaris. When you start reaching that stage, you become so convinced because it's so real for you, because it is real. It's more real than anything, that you convince others. People, their philosophies, their speculations are very weak compared to the truth. And that was the secret of Jesus. He was so into the truth that he can convince a few others. And then they became the witnesses and also convinced, because man, then you really get it, because when you people see that this person is a touchstone and that they get the mercy, then they say, well, it really works. We didn't believe this man. They didn't believe Jesus. A lot of people didn't believe Jesus. They, oh yeah, heal me and everything. Then they went away. And then they turned against him. But when the spirit of devotion arose in the witnesses, then even many Pharisees took the followers seriously. And they even said in the Bible, you could read in the Acts, they saw the Holy Spirit, which was predicted in the Old Testament. This is, you Vaishnavas, listen up and you'll learn the path right now from this. History repeats itself. If you learn from history, you're not doomed to miss this. Okay? They read in the scriptures about a Holy Spirit. The new wine, they called it. And they saw it was on the followers, the dedicated followers of Jesus. And they said, oh, what must we do to be saved? And they said, well, just accept Jesus like we did and you'll get it. And they got it. This is the path. It's always been the path. It's the path right now. Okay? Those who are the first fruits who have accepted this preaching, these ideas, this ecstasy. The Lord is truthful. My Lord just gives it to you. Awake, empowers your heart to be able to relish the truth. You see Lalita's class this morning. Who can read these verses in ecstasy? Only those who Lord Caitanya has given himself to. Radha and Krishna, the love of Radha and Krishna. She couldn't be able to appreciate those verses and glorify them from her heart. Proof is in the pudding, man. And I'm sorry, Mr. Gurudevs out there, you're really nothing special. If you can't appreciate, and you, Mahavirya, and my ex-wife, and all of you, if you can't appreciate the bhakti that Krishna, that Lord Caitanya has given my disciples, you're fools. And if you can't admit that, too bad for you. You missed the boat. This is real. This is as real as you're going to get in this Kali Yuga, is what you see here now. So sorry to be so frank, but I'm not sorry at all. Sorry for you if you don't get this, if you don't figure it out. Then all you get is a big position. All your little neophytes. Oh, Gurudev, Radha, Jai Pataka. Oh, give me mercy, take me back to Godhead and everything. And you both die in darkness. This is light. This is the truth. And if you don't have ecstatic devotion and conclusive truth and understanding, glorifying the narrow gate, the real path, then you're not it. Somebody else has been tagged. You ever know that game they play and you got to tag somebody and then you're it? See? Prabhupada tagged Gaur-Haridas. And where I'm tagging Lalita, and I tagged Johan, I tagged Janaki, tagging Tom. Whoever comes there, we'll touch him. Fanny touched her. Ooh, that Amy touched her right in her glasses. See? So you're tagging a lot of people, man. You're it now. You're it. Those who associate with you are very fortunate. Well, that's just how it is, man. This is the truth. I don't care. You don't like it. You think you have a better truth than that? No way. No way. Hey, man, we got it, man. We got Lord Caitanya's mercy, and that's the truth. We distribute Lord Caitanya's ecstatic love of God, prema bhakti, and that's the truth. And you guys don't show us that you do. And I have, see, I have like you have. We all have internet. We all have YouTube. Go look at Radhanath's video. You see anybody's been tagged with ecstatic love? Have you seen him being tagged with it? Have you seen Jaipataka with it? You see their tears pouring out of their eyes like Lord Caitanya had tears and Nityananda had tears. You see them laughing like madmen like Lord Caitanya and Nityananda and like Lalita or anybody else. No. So the mercy's here and not there. So why not go where the mercy is? Well, why are you faulting? Why fault me? Just because I'm telling you the truth, because I'm shouting it from the rooftops, roaring it like a lion. Who's going to point it out? You want me to keep my mouth shut and that you just die in the falling in a ditch? The guru dies and falling in a ditch because, Lord Caitanya saved Devananda Pandit by, let me rip up that book. He has no devotion. He has no authority to preach that book. Hey, Radhanath, you have ecstatic devotion. You have prema bhakti. Otherwise, you have no authority to teach Bhagavatam. You don't know the path. You're not a representative of the path. If you don't have prema bhakti, you're not in our line yet. So get in line. Come here, get shiksha, get bhakti, and preach the real path like Lalita does, by example. Like Johan, by example, surrendering to Shiksha Guru's teachings, empowered teachings. If you don't get the mercy, you're blind and your followers are blind. And you both fall in the dark ditch, just like the Lord said. Lord Jesus Christ said. Lord Caitanya said, those who don't accept me will be destroyed. Well, that goes when he's empowering somebody. That's your good luck again. Otherwise, you just naturally destroy. You take another birth because you didn't see the truth. You didn't recognize the truth. You didn't accept the truth while you're on this planet, man. The same thing. If you don't accept Nityananda and Lord Caitanya and their real followers, which we have here in this group, manifesting. See, manifesting. You see them, man. You feel them. They bring shit out of you. Literally, they crapola in you. All that anger and hatred and poison comes right out, man. Because we're salt. You know what salt? You got to boil. What do? You put hot salt water in there, right? And it brings the pus out. What did Jesus Christ say? Ye are the salt of the world. See, salty. You have some taste, man. You may not like it because poison's coming out at first, but you're the salt. But if the salt loses its savor, it's useless, right? Too watered down, not useless, not there. People got to see the salt. They got to see you got some salt in you, man. And if you don't like it, too bad. The poison will come out anyway. And they'll come in, I hate you, bad. Damn, man. Yeah, that's good. You got the salt, man. Put right in the wound, man. Draw that poison out. That's the power we get here. Our Lord takes all the lashes there, and we don't feel anything. Why? Because we remain salty in this world, man. Speak the truth. The truth will set people free. That's the truth. If all of you gurus in ISKCON don't have ecstatic devotion, you are not a bona fide guru. You are an idol. And people are doing idolatry. And you're just you cannot even purify yourself. Lord Caitanya taught these concepts. And I have the great privilege to preach them emphatically and clearly, to justify the truth and to point out the illusion. Idolatry is you worship a mundane object, and without being as good as God, because God is in you and using you and it comes as you because of your surrender, then you don't liberate your disciples into the kingdom. It's just a big show. Just like we read about. Show bottle, they call it. You're just a show in a bottle. Nobody gets the honey. We get the honey here, and we give the honey here. You don't come here, you don't get the honey. No, go Hari, that's not true. There's so many pure devotees. Show us. But you can't because it's not out there. Or that you show us what's not honey. And you see, this is the honey, all our speculations. And I cried a tear. I had a hair stand on end in 1992 or something. Yeah, we don't have to go this path. I just, like the Rhythmic thing, we just stay with Prabhupada's books, and that's it. That's all I see. That's so inconclusive, isn't it? That's why those, like her husband, doesn't get this ecstatic bhakti because he's inconclusive and an idiot. To be honest with you, he's stupid. That's how smart Vaidhi bhaktis are. They're dumb, really dum-dums. It's called less intelligence. This is intelligence. To go where ecstatic, it's all our books are glorifying this, and he's blind to that. And all those who are like him are blind to that. You see why no illusion can stay here. I just pointed out. Everybody else, it's all in the unsaid, Yeah, we kind of know it's an illusion, but nobody will say the emperor has no clothes. Gohari just is a little kid, like a little youngster, and just says, yeah, that's an illusion. You Rhythmics, you don't even know where it's at, man. And you living dead gurus, man. You're dead. Without this prema, you're not alive yet, man. You need the mercy of Lord Caitanya, and we got it, and we distribute it, and you ain't got it, and your followers don't got it because you ain't got it. See? My disciples and friends got it because their gurus got it, and we prove we got it. We prove because we can pull out all that crapola out of you, man. You were just nice and, nice hypocrites and liars and cheaters and deceivers before. But then when I get into this preaching, all your anger and hatred and despicableness comes right out, doesn't it? All your lies and cheating and your character assassinations and all that stuff comes right out of them. Just because I speak the truth. Isn't that amazing? What a power it is, the truth. Jesus, that's why I love his preaching. Truth will set you free. It is so true. Yeah, if you don't accept Lord Caitanya and his mercy, and he's working in this Sangha here, you will just die. That's just the truth, man. Prove that you have Lord Caitanya's mercy. If you do, then you'll have the feelings that you see here so prevalently, so manifest. You won't have any fear, and you will be distributing that. Otherwise, you ain't got that. Maybe you got a drop from 30 years ago. Like Lalita said a long time ago, she had some feelings, and then they're squashed. You get busy, Maya comes right in there and says, oh, yeah, you got to take care of this paralyzed guy. Work, whatever it was. Just work. Don't stop working, You got to be good. See how even the devil works in that goodness, man. I'm telling you, man. We scrape all of that out, man. So that's just a fact. We're factual now. You want to factually know who Lord Caitanya is. You want to factually know what his teachings are. You want to factually know what he actually loves. You want to factually know that love that he knows? Well, it's all here. And I haven't seen any. I've been to India so many times. I didn't see anybody, not even one, really had it. Otherwise, they'd be doing like this, right? And distributing it, right? But nobody is. Nobody can. Nobody has the order or the empowerment to do it. So gold isn't gold like that usually. It's rare. And when you find it, see, people are so blind they can't tell where gold is. So we have to say, hey, people, hey, you Vaishnav, hey, ISKCON, hey, Gaudiya Smriti, the gold is over here. Oh, we don't believe it. Well, look, this is gold. Gold is ecstatic love. Haven't you read the books? Have you not? Do you need to read them 50 more years? Do you have to prance around the stage with your big sticks and Rupa, Radha, and just see that the ticket to Radha and Krishna are right here in the associating with those who have Radha and Krishna in truth? in reality and are expressing that on this planet like Lord Caitanya did and like Nityananda did? And all these persons didn't? See, deed. Where's the deed? Where's the dids? Where's the dids? Otherwise, we're all looking at the didn'ts. Oh, yes, Rupa, Raghunuga. We're Raghunuga Bhaktas, but we're didn'ts. We're don'ts. See, didn'ts and don'ts. Where are the do's? Where's the doing that ecstatic love? Where's the deed? See, deed, do, did. See, well, it did, in the past. But where is it doing? Where's the doing? Where's the deed? Where's the living representations of ecstatic devotion manifested in it, where you can see it right here? Yeah, this is how we open up the blind people. We claw their scales off their eyes and dig in their ears and get all that earwax, all that speculation they heard that puts the dirt over, so they can't hear. See, so so that the name can't dance in their mouth. They've been eating all this crapola. See, you eat through your ears. See, it covers the spiritual body. With speculations, you have these gurus and teachers who don't know. They're not doers, man. They don't have the deed of relishing ecstatic love. Oh no, it's true. I know my guru has ecstatic love. Oh, has he ever did it? Have you ever seen it? Oh no, you're not supposed to. No, my guru told me you're not supposed to show ecstatic love. That's why he didn't do it. Oh, he was a didn't. Oh, I see. And you believe that he was a didn't and he don't and doesn't do like Lord Caitanya did in the past. We need some doers now, the living representations of the dids in the past. Otherwise, it's just a mythology. It'll just turn into mythology, Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. Krishna's pastimes and Lord Caitanya, it's a mythology to many Indians. It's not scientific. They go the way of Klaus Schwab. They're the gods now in this world. Telling you, man, they forget. Because you know why? They only had family gurus. Even now, they have just family gurus. They don't understand the clear how God is one and all this, and has these varieties. They just let's take up science. See, the younger generation, because they have family gurus. That's all these ISKCON people are. Family gurus. Now, they're not a real spiritual master with real spiritual power. The real spiritual power to deliver their disciples. It's just a family tradition. It's a tradition, a Krishna culture. They do festivals and ceremonies type thing. Yeah, so we need real deal. See, there's a you ever see nowadays what they have? You have fake things, They even in a store they go fake butter. You can't believe it's not butter, right? But that's just for fools. Those who really like butter, know butter, taste butter. No, this is butter. That's fake. This is the problem. People don't know what real butter is because you had all these didn'ts. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't do that because we're didn'ts. We never did and we don't. But believe us, worship us. That's Maya. That is friggin' illusion, man. Okay? That means Krishna's hiding his truth. And he might even from, like Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Siddhanta, and Prabhupada were do's. They did, but not in front of everybody much, right? Especially Bhakti Vinod, very private in that sense. He only did when he was alone writing his books. Prabhupada only did mostly. Sometimes he let it squirt out. Did mostly in his room, writing his books and chanting in ecstasy in his room. Okay? What do? What we do, see, we do the dids before, but publicly, like Lord Caitanya did. Therefore, those who believe this message, not blindly, but with intelligence, you also become a doer and you become a spreader of the real truth. You're better than 1,000 of these gurus who don't do, can't do, who lie to you, or they just don't know their position. See, that's called neophyte guru, man. You know what a neophyte guru is? I'm Guru Dave. I deliver my disciples. See? But you're not in the truth. It's not you. You don't do that. That's called neophyte. You don't know your actual position. You're a neophyte like your disciples. You just play doctor like little children. You know, little children, they play a doctor, and then they get the other children say, well, you play the patient. Are they real doctors and patients? No. That's what's going on in Vaishnavism now. For 50 years. They're playing guru and playing followers, but it's not real. Gaurahari, how dare you? Nobody's ever said that. Well, prove it wrong, but you prove that your guru has ecstatic love. Prove that they're a doer of Lord Chaitanya's mercy. I'm sorry, I'm teaching intelligence here. What are you coming to Krishna for? What are you coming to Lord Chaitanya for? And then let me give you the gift of some intelligence. You should be coming for prema because Lord Caitanya distributed prema. His real disciples distributed prema 550 years ago, and we're distributing prema again 550 years again. I'm not distributing Vaidhi Bhakti like Prabhupada. I got Prabhupada's go ahead and Krishna's go ahead and Lord Chaitanya's go ahead to distribute prema and put you through the fire to get it. And burn up all this, have a big bonfire and throw all this bullshit you got in worshiping these bullshitters and believing in bullshit in people who don't know their subject and don't know what real bhakti is and can't show you what real bhakti is. Just come here and we'll throw it in the fire, burn it up, and get this prema, man. Why not? Let's shoot for the rhinoceros. Let's throw a few million in the bonfire. Let's throw all this. Just come here, throw all your books. This is what the Christians did, early Christians. They got all their books on astrology. Come on, Maria, throw your books of astrology in the fire here. All this, all that speculations, and throw it in the fire, man. Let's burn it up and take, shelter of Lord Chaitanya's devotion. All you like that. Yeah, throw up all your speculation. See, throw it up. Throw it in the fire here. Just come with it. You gurus, bring all your bullshit here. Just throw it in the fire. What good is it? What has it got you? A bunch of followers, bunch of problems. Even Radhanai sick all the time. He was sick. I remember I was in my, he says, it's your frigging karma from your disciples. Look at Gauri. Do I look, I always... healthy. Why? Because we burn it up, man. You think I don't want to carry the karma of my disciples? No, my Lord burns it up. It's a fire here, big fire, bonfire. Let's burn it up, man. Yeah, ecstatic love. How don't you feel great, Lalita, when devotion awakens in your heart, man? Isn't it fabulous? Any problem you may have had, boom, gone. Even sometimes forget about how sick you are, right? Your headaches, all that stuff, It's so powerful. Yeah. So I know I'm a bit mouthy and, big mouth. Speak the truth. Don't hold back. Don't watch my words. I'll let Krishna watch the words. Why should I bother watching the words? You watch the words, Lord. You want me to say these things, I'll say them. You always shut me up. You know how to do it. You do it. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the show. It's like Ramananda Roy, only with seemingly one person. Ramananda Roy was sitting there listening to Lord Caitanya. He said, "This is a marvel. I'm sitting here listening to you, and you're also speaking through my mouth." That's how I kind of feel, you know? Although you don't see Lord Caitanya physically there. Hey, you're gonna salty sailor, the salt of the earth. Yeah, we make salty people. You got some salt. You don't want to lose your savor. You know, don't want to compromise, right? You notice the best preachers are the uncompromising ones. They're this. They have salt, man. And the ones that are wimpy, these gurus. They're like that. They're very watered down. All of them. Ooh, feign. Ooh, being nice and all that, compromising. Yeah, it's, well, you know, I can't say these things because, you know, I'll get excommunicated, you know, because we have to have a party line, you know, everybody has to agree, you know. I'm sorry, I don't agree with anybody except Lord Caitanya, and I teach what Lord Caitanya taught. That's proof. See, a great, what is it? A great person, what is it? Who say? A great sage is not a great sage unless their opinion differs from others. See? Can you prove that your opinion in those groups like ISKCON and Gaudiya Smriti, that your opinion differs from even your God brothers? They can't prove it because it doesn't. They have to have a, what do you call? It's kind. You know what it's like? It's like the New World Order. They have to have a central government, right? So artificially, this goes all the way up into religion. They want to have a central government. It's like, actually, I tell you what happened in ISKCON. In ISKCON, they had a meeting after Prabhupada. They got together and they said, everybody has to have the same story. Otherwise, what we're doing will fall apart. See, so they're always creating a same story that they all have to agree on. But it's not the truth. See, Prabhupada's books are the truth. Guru Tattva, Chapter 1, Adi Lila. See, that's the central authority. See, this one central authority, it's not like, see, Maya works is, the Maya's central authority is all illusions. It's all contaminated. It's all materially motivated, you know, and it's very weak. So that's why it has to be kept afloat by deception and by lies and by speculation. See? All the way up into religion, all the way up into Vaishnavism. This is why it works perfectly here. See? Because we do have a central intelligence here. The central intelligence is the conclusive truth, which you have to have ecstatic love to ascertain. See? Starts with one. See? One. See, one person is not just one. They've attained the mercy of the Lord. See? So that's the basis of our preaching. That's why this won't fall when you are solid in this. You won't fall. You won't fall into Maya. You're the regenerated ones. See, you go back to the kingdom. Everybody else falls. All these gurus will fall. All their followers will fall. Simply because their central government is not the conclusive truth. Okay? In other words, Radha only likes conclusive truth. And she's in us. We got that potency. Okay? So we keep our central governing authority. Isn't it great? This is what the New World Order is the Lord's reflection of that. See, isn't that funny how the reflection comes when the truth comes? That's why it's a great time, because otherwise the truth wouldn't be as clear as it is now. So you have to, the shadow comes along with the truth. That's what I've learned. Oh, Govinda, yeah, great. See, when Lord Caitanya was here at another time, Lord Caitanya, but also, especially when Krishna was here in his pastimes, Pundraka was here also. See, he was the false Krishna. See, so it's the same thing. The Lord's authority is here now in truth. It's on the planet, but his shadow is also. So this here is the highest truth distinguished from illusion, the shadow. See, now people learn, oh, that's the shadow. This is the truth. That's why I have to preach the truth, because the shadow is being preached. The shadow is saying, oh, well, this is your authority here. Oh, yeah, you'll love this one world government. Oh, you'll love this, one world health organization. Oh, yeah, we're really free. No, it's not. It's a lie. It's a deceiving thing. See? And what are we saying? Same thing. Oh, no, you'll love this one world government under the conclusive truth that Prabhupada and the Goswamis so carefully manifested here in their books. These are the law books for the next 10,000 years, 10 million years, actually, or forever. But it's the law books. See, this is the law. This is our central authority here. And this will stand. Everything else will fall. And those who are under the illusion. See, it's a house of cards. This is a solid foundation. For God's sakes, everybody, your gurus are all going to fall. They're already following. They're already getting the shots, and you who followed them you're all slated for depopulation. The Krishna's not satisfied with that. You'll be taken out. This is the solid foundation. I prove it every day. Ecstatic not only me, but we all prove it. We're working together now. We're a team. We're a ball team, right there, Govinda. We play ball. You know, we're the winning team because we have the best players here. This is major league stuff. You are all minor leagues, man, trying to be major leagues. That's baloney, man. This is major leagues and you're minor leagues, trying to be major leagues. See, that's speculation. No. Major league players in this ball game to deliver the world are those who have ecstatic devotion, the mercy of Lord Caitanya and Nityananda. And those are conclusive. They understand the books and prove it. And give you wise counsel. Blessed are those who stand in the counsel of the transcendental situated persons. The new saying. It's not deep enough. Blessed are those who don't stand in the counsel of wicked. See? Well, where do they stand? In the counsel of the good? This is better. Blessed are those who stand in the counsel of the transcendental. That means the person who interprets these books as they are is the counsel of the transcendental, right? See, you get the right truth here. You get the clear truth here. And you become solid and ecstatic. What more do you want? You got the highest treasure in the universe. You be envied by the demigods. That's why they test you so hard, usually in the beginning. Try to get you away from this. Because they wish they were here. That's good. Yeah, you little demigods. Yeah, it's good you're envious. Shows you that's what this. You want this. Of course. Man, go Haridas. He's a wealthy person here, and he makes wealthy people. I'm so wealthy. I'd be honest with you. I'm so wealthy. I can throw the wealth around. All you have to do is just pick it up, man. We're throwing gold on the floor. Pick it up. Don't be stupid. Don't pick up these crumbs they're throwing you out there, that Radhanath's throwing you, or any of these leaders are throwing. They're all crumbs, man. Nothing. Insignificant. All illusion. This is gold nuggets that last forever. This is better than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is good, though, but this is better even. See? Bitcoin goes up and down, everything goes up and down. This stays steady and increases. Isn't it right there, Lalita? This gold increases. It's no up and down. You get to a point, no more up and down. It increases more. Now, where do you get where do you get gold like this? I know I'm a bit of a madman, mad enough to tell you the truth. Yeah, I can't help it. I get intoxicated, man. Loose lips sink ships. Yeah, ships, Maya. We're sinking a lot of ships. A lot of sinking ships out there, man. We lift them up, man. You ever see these sunk? Everybody's sunk out there. Vaishnavism is sunk down, man. Somebody's got to lift it up. You ever see those ships in the water? They put, oh yeah, you know what? There was a movie called, it was about a submarine, very famous movie. And it was sunk. And they put these ballasts of air under there and it raised the ship. It's like Varaha. Actually, we got the power of Varaha. We go down into the waters of devastation of Vaishnavisms, of religious Vaishnavism, down into the waters of those speculations, and with our tusks, these sharp tusks lift up Vaishnavism to the real platform Lord Caitanya and Prabhupada wants it to be. Out of the waters of speculations. They're going to target us with radiation for speaking this. Yeah, good. I want some radiation. It's nice. Come on, radiate over here, man. We'll use it. We'll channel it. It's like the Christians. They like the hecklers. They with the hecklers help prove their points. Great for preaching. Yeah, highest truth, right? We preach highest truth, distinguished from all the illusions coming out of their mouths. Perfect preaching. I love it, man. Go ahead. Radiate over here, man. Oh, forgot about the book. Where was I? Read somewhere. I'll just start reading. Chapter 1, 573. I worship the two brothers, Lord Caitanya and Nityananda. They are the most magnanimous Supreme Lords. See, most magnanimous Supreme Lords. I worship them. But how do you worship them? You got to worship their real conceptions, right? That's worship. Otherwise, you're worshiping in name only. You're worshiping in speculation. See, they're the most magnanimous. Oh yeah, you know how many people read this and mouth the words, oh yeah, they're the most magnanimous, but no prema for you, right? No prema for you. Oh yeah, Chaitanya, Nittai. They're the most magnanimous. It's all a bunch of friggin' words, but no magnanimity for you. You don't have that power of Chaitanya to show the world that magnanimity of Lord Caitanya Nityananda is coming through you. Only here do you see that magnanimity. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of words. Right there, Govinda? Just a bunch of mouthy words. Here, the words have meaning. See? You know why they have meaning? Because Gauridas is a meanie. He's a meanie. He is a one mean, lean and mean. Oh, maybe not so lean, but mean. Actually getting leaner at fasting every day. It's been 5 days, 24 hours, 23 hours a day. And loving it, man. Get a little bit leaner every day. Then I'll be lean and mean. See, the most magnanimous Supreme Lords. And that is proof that Lord Caitanya is working here. Why? Because magnanimity, the supreme, the summum bonum of magnanimity is getting prema and giving prema to the world. Isn't it? You show me a better explanation of magnanimity there, anybody. Is Radhanath? Oh, I love saying the names. Oh, that'll piss them off. Ooh. Hey, Radhanath, are you as magnanimous as my disciples even? Are you as magnanimous as Lalita and Johan? You have thousands of followers. Could you imagine if one of your followers even came here? They would get what they have, but how come you can't give that? How come Jaipatak, with all his thousands of people glorifying him and everything, can't give what's gotten here? Don't people come to Krishna conscious movement to get the magnanimity of Lord Caitanya? No, my guru never told me that. I didn't know it was there. Well, that's what we teach. We teach you the reason to come to Krishna consciousness, because people are unreasonable. They have no reason. You know, their reasons. What do they say? Those who reason ill reasoning. Let me just tell you frankly, the purpose of Krishna consciousness movement, of Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan movement, is to get the magnanimity of Lord Chaitanya, which comes through his, listen, wait for it, real devotees who have real bhakti and real conclusive, clear truth, that are the real path to the magnanimity. So you can understand, wow, yeah, Lord, I know I'm a witness for the magnanimity of Lord Caitanya. It came through my bona fide guru. Man, that is conclusive. Boy, we're getting the cocks crowing now. Coo, coo, coo. The wind is blowing too. We're riling up the demigods, man, or the demons. Maybe both. They're giving us a hurricane here or something today. Stop that Gohar. He's telling too much truth, man. he's spilling the beans. See, one sentence, it says it all. How come this? I mean, just this truth is so deep, man. You read one sentence, it speaks volumes, man. It speaks about the whole path, everything. All combined into one truth. The magnanimity of Lord Caitanya is we need to see the did, what was done, that magnanimity. People saw, oh, wow, look at the magnanimity of Lord Caitanya to give ecstatic devotion, the highest thing in this universe that wasn't given 4 billion, it wasn't even given by Krishna publicly. It was only given by his devotees, and they were locked and sealed in Vrindavan. They couldn't go out. Then the Lord and the devotees, they went out as Lord Caitanya, and they did the deed of that magnanimity of giving prema bhakti. And then for 550 years, they closed the door for a little bit. Now it's opened up again, man, the magnanimity. You come here, we'll teach you what magnanimity is. We show you. What good is it? Just a word, man. Just flowery words. No, we want to show you, demonstrate magnanimity of you getting prema bhakti, man. Devotion, feeling something, feeling God, man, feeling that relation, awakening inside you. Now that's magnanimity. Not, the austerities Brahma had to do to get some little semblance of the what Lord Caitanya brought that we're bringing to. Oh, he only got a little drop and we getting a big flood. That's magnanimity. That's magnanimity. Get the point, anybody out there? That Gohari spoils all our Maya. Let us sleep and dream as we did for millions of lifetimes. Exactly. A spoiler alert. This is a spoiler alert. We'll tell you how the story ends and begins. This will be your beginning of the story and the end of that story of following false acharyas and false spiritual masters, false representatives of the magnanimity of Lord Caitanya. We'll show you what the real representatives of the magnanimity and the extraordinary mercy of Lord Caitanya are in practice. Practical. See, practical, real time, now, 2023. Transcendentally situated, see? So they are the most magnanimous Supreme Lords. transcendentally situated. See? Where do you see transcendentally situated representatives of the Lord? That's where it is. That's where the magnanimity is. That's where the ecstatic love is. You see how it all fits together? No prema bhakti being distributed, no real magnanimity, not like that. What do you think it's all these guys do? You got a lot of demons there acting magnanimous. Oh, look at Bill Gates. He's such a magnanimous person, giving free vaccines to everybody. Isn't that nice? What a nice guy. That's the kind of magnanimity you get in this world. What a nice guru, man. Look at this. I go to ISKCON, I go to these groups. Wow, they're so magnanimous. They give me all these rules to follow, all these ceremonies, all this sugary halavas, and nice, not even ghee filled. They put a lot of oil on it, better for you, seed oils, a lot of seed oils there, canola, soy oil, man. All that inflammatory oil. Oh, how magnanimous it is there. They come there, give me all these rules. Oh, they are certainly representatives of Lord Caitanya. Oh, don't go to Gaurahari. That's not magnanimity. He gets people crying and laughing like mad people. Look at that Lalita. She's a mad. Look at Govind. He's mad. He's crazy. He's insane. Don't go there. We all know that that's not Lord Chaitanya's mercy to be laughed like a madman when you chant Hare Krishna. We all know it's not. It's about being grave like Radhanath and Jaipatakas and all these thousands of gurus who never shed a tear for Krishna. And if they do, they wipe it fast so nobody sees it. We all know that's the magnanimity of Lord Caitanya, right? These two supreme controllers have now appeared upon the earth in their eternal forms. Yeah. Ooh, that was then. That was a did. And outside of this Sangha, it's a didn't. And a don't. See, I'm sorry, we don't do that, man. We don't, no eternal forms here. We don't want to see what an eternal form, don't show us what eternal form of Lord Caitanya looks like. See, you got to find a temple where the eternal forms of the Lord are dancing in the heart, in the minds, and in the words of the devotees. But you don't see that except here. See, where are these eternal forms? Oh, I just speak about it. Yeah, I'm just we're crying schools with no tears. No. We speak about cry for Krishna, cry for Krishna. What does that look like? Oh, well, I'm sorry, it's too confidential to show you. But we like the words, cry for Krishna. Oh, we like chanting 16 rounds or a lakh. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We like that. Oh, well, come over and chant with us. Oh, well, we don't like that. You guys laugh and cry and choke up and all that stuff. We don't like, no, that's not real Krishna consciousness. It's to chant and not enjoy the mantra like you guys. You guys are sahajas. You guys are in Maya, right? Isn't that basically what they're saying?
You guys are too happy to be conscious of Krishna.
You're too happy to be conscious of Krishna. That's too real, man. Let's give it. We like the fakes, man. We like the fakes.
You don't eat unspiced kitchery like this.
No. You're eating too many spices, and you should be more austere. Don't you know that is Gaurahari, the Narayan Maharaj group, and Gaurahari is not bona fide. He's not austere enough, man. Because he's the verses. He's the Lord actually lives inside him. He's the verses. He's not like our speculations. He's like an example and makes examples of Lord Brahma's prayers. Those who evince the symptoms of not austerity. Those who evince the symptoms of ecstasy, tears in the eyes, laughter, choking of the voice, and all these other hair standing, and all these beautiful symptoms, and many more. Because Lord Caitanya gave more symptoms than what was in the Bhagavatam. in his realization. And those who invent those symptoms are promoted to the kingdom of God, even though, like Gohari, are not interested in austerities. They have very little interest. Well, actually, I kind of like austerities now. My fasting that's a bit of an austerity, although it's becoming more natural now. This is pretty good. I like it. See, even I can use the mode of goodness sometimes. It has its use. Yeah, you want the fruit? We're fruitarians here. People didn't know. We're like the brahmacharis who got kicked out of the kirtan, but the Lord lets us in because we're eating the real fruit, the fruit of ecstatic love. That's the fruit. People think externally fruitarian, veganism, vegetarian. No, you got to eat this fruit. Are you qualified to eat? Has Lord Caitanya made you qualified by coming to his real associates, his real distributors of prema? See, now you're eating the real fruit of bhakti. That's right. We are possessors of the fruit tree. Boy, it's windy up there. We're riling up the demigods with this preaching, man. Hey, go hurry! I think you're exposing too much here. No, we're not. This is the time. This is apocalypse. Get with the program, man. Klaus Schwab and all these guys are exposing themselves as demons, and the demigods are exposing themselves, and we're exposing Lord Caitanya as real Sankirtan movement, Prema Bhakti Sankirtan. Oh Lord, you are the eternal truth. See? So you got to demonstrate the eternal truth, man. You got to show it to the world. Otherwise, what kind of meaning does it have? It's just you don't realize the truth, right? You don't feel it. You're not a doer of the truth. The Lord ain't demonstrating the truth through you. See, the truth of what? Relishing the holy name in ecstasy. There's your authority, man. There's your self-realized souls. There. See? That's the eternal truth manifest. That's the order that Nityananda got and Advaita got. Lord Caitanya said, you manifest Vrindavan, you manifest pure devotional service on this planet. You manifest it. Man, what does that mean, manifest? Does that mean, be a no-show? No, put the show on, man. Put the show on the road. Show people. They were going down in villages, chanting, crying, laughing, choking up like we do here. We put the show on the road, man. This is a road show. Cyberspace, too. We're on the road here. We don't have to leave our houses now. The Lord's made it easy for us. Man, we're on the road, man. Buses are expensive. That Radha Damodar thing, they had to go in buses everywhere, Here we're on the bus. This is the new age, high tech way of being on buses. See, through cyberspace. See, we move through cyberspace. Isn't that amazing how we do this? It's amazing. That's why I tell you, this technology is great. Even the Bitcoin, I could send it through cyberspace, no banks. Banks are so slow, man. The bank, you got to go, well, you give the money. Then it takes 3 days, or they made thing, or it doesn't go right, or this or that, or they all kinds of stuff. Here, I just send, if I wanted to send Govinda Bitcoin or get it over here, we just instant practice, especially with the Lightning Bitcoin. Just boom, you get it right in your wallet. You don't need no friggin' stupid bank. Right there, you got money, man. You go and and change it into all kinds of useful things. Hey, this is the Lord's, this is God's money. The cyberspace. See? Magic bus. Yeah, so I'm telling you, honestly, think about this, because the banking system is crumbling. In America, it's crumbling, and everywhere. The euro is already slated for going down. They're going in digital pounds. And this will give you some freedom. So study up, use your brain, study up a bit on Bitcoin. I'm telling you, really. And you won't be the loser. If you get any extra money, put it in that Bitcoin before it goes too far up. And well, even if it does, still it's going to be the best thing. Put some money in there. But learn how to use it though. Yeah. And then, also we can help each other if we need to, like some people might need stuff and we have a way to do it. Govinda's thinking, how can I do this? It's just so hard, Please send some Bitcoin tutorials on Telegram. Okay, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, keep reminding me if I forget. Yeah, by the way, I have a group on Telegram. I'll send tutorials as I find good tutorials on that, how to do this. And I mean, okay, if it's too much for you guys, don't worry about it. Just by the fact you come here, everything is beautiful, But if you got a little extra time and energy and you want to learn, this will be really good, really good. The more I learn about it, I think, wow, this is great, man. This is... And the government, I'll tell you, they're trying to stop people from already in America. All these banks are going down are crypto banks. They want to stop people from getting this. They don't. So I'm giving you a little heads up. They don't want people because it gives you freedom, more freedom in this world. So it's practical stuff. In Europe, we have instant bank transaction, and in Bitcoin, I sometimes need to wait few minutes to a half an hour. Yeah, but that's the thing. Okay, the thing about the Bitcoin there, Freddie, is it's you have to wait maybe half an hour of that, but that's for the Bitcoin, and that's okay. It's worth doing that because you have sovereignty over that money. And then they also have the Lightning Network built on the which you probably know, which is instant on the Bitcoin thing. So they're improving and getting it. But for sovereignty over the money and your ability to just use it without the banks means so much. It's worth wait like 15 minutes or half an hour. So what? And then they have some other cryptos too that are more fast. You got to see the whole perspective, and the thing is. Okay, where else here? Oh, I like this. This is so beautiful. Oh Lord, you are the eternal truth. See, you see how solid eternal truth is? Isn't it a beautiful foundation for our lives? That's why we never give up, right, Lalita? This solid truth is so solid. You are the eternal truth. People don't have this. That's why always restless in the modes. The solid truth gets you out of the modes, man. The modes can't touch the truth. We have this knowledge and people don't, and that's why, they're lost in the world. Lord Caitanya taught Sanatana and Rupa. He said, the whole, in the universe, all these souls, they're wandering and wandering here and there to this path and that path. And in the Lord's Maya, it's his Maya. See? And by good fortune, one meets a bona fide spiritual master. Okay? And by that meeting, see, now you get to start to take shelter of solid truth. And then your life becomes more and more perfect. Even by finding these fake gurus. Fake means they're not really the real thing. But even that is that Prabhupada knew, it's gonna take some time. People at least get Prabhupada's books. You know, of course, you need to ultimately see the book Bhagavad is the actual devotee, the empowered devotee, that which is the book Bhagavad, the devotee Bhagavad. See, they give you the real book Bhagavad, not a speculative version. Can you see how much more power that is? I mean, it's something to get the book and not understand it and speculate. That's something. But this is the next level, man. You got the book and you're hearing it from the devotee who is Bhagavad Gita 10:10 personified. See, you got to have one day, at least one verse of that, one repetition. See, to those who worship Krishna with loving ecstasy, prema, I give them the understanding of Bhagavat. See, Bhagavatam. I give them real knowledge of Bhagavatam. See, you got it, man. If you can get this, because that's all here. We got the book Bhagavad, and you got a proven devotee Bhagavad. Why? Because look at the witnesses. Look at Govinda. Have you ever been more happy than this, Govinda? Give us a word.
Oh, I'm adapting something.
What is that?
And then Mahaprabhu. It's yeah, but that's the original Mahaprabhu.
Oh.
So we take these chain advertising logos and we have Mahaprabhu. We have Mahaprabhu logo because it's great. These are like temples all over the country. We can get electricity and maybe meet people. It's a bit noisy, as you may be able to hear.
I
People
hear
talking
good.
about,
We hear good.
you hear good, but it's like what it is. It's real, isn't it? Going out into the world and there's this Maya noise, cats, dogs, and stuff that I used to talk about. So, or whatever, you know. So what you're giving is amazing, Gora Hari. And I treasure that darshan. I saw Caitanya Mahaprabhu when I closed my eyes when I was in the caravan of rivers. Just like when I closed my eyes and had a lucid dream of you. You were on a beach. That represents eternity. What I understand from that. What's going on here is amazing. Truly amazing. And people can genuinely see the many, many witness testimonies. Astrology, palmistry, ceremonies, rituals. Okay, but I'm not interested. This is so juicy. This is amazing. And people are coming forward to help me in many ways. I'd like to get events going on in the spring and summer around Coventry. And people come to the classes, but they're the well-wishers on the peripheries. Oh, Govinda, I cook food for you for these events. Wow. You know, it's in our hands. We don't have to ask committees of permission. It's so grassroots, organic, do it yourself. It's fantastic. I love it, Gora Hari. I love you. I love all the devotees. I live for this. I can't always come to all the classes. Keeping the battery charge is a major thing. But in my heart, I'm always here. And I love it. Thank you. It's amazing.
We're keeping the battery charged with the phone battery?
At the moment, there was a period of time when I had about 5 battery chargers when I was on the road.
Yeah.
So I could listen for about a week, 10 days. But I need to get some. I'm in the process. It's okay. There's plenty of places.
You need some money for those battery chargers? You need some money for that?
I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. It's okay. You keep your money. You need for your, you know. I'll get there. I'm very.
Do you have an address over there? Do you have an address?
No, I don't have any postal address. But I go to a lot of the yard sales like Janaki. I know people who sell things very cheap, and it's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
Well, what about your? Are you in Coventry? Is that where you're at?
At the moment, I'm in a place called Leamington, which is south of Coventry, and I'm just felt like a little bit of a change this morning from Coventry. So
yeah. Well, you can probably pick stuff up from, like, if somebody sends you something at your sister's place, right, or something. Or...
Yeah, that is possible. That's possible. Yeah.
Yeah. So send me your address over there. The only thing is, somebody has to. Unfortunately, with the Amazon thing, is somebody has to. Like, I have, if I send something over there, I remember that I have to be able to give the code. Unfortunately, I don't know why they do that.
Yeah, I understand that. I have a few
Anyway,
ideas.
Send me your address anyway over there, or your the address of there. Yeah.
Okay.
And some devotees too. I'd like to send you something, and maybe some other devotees want to do also. So if they feel inspired, we can figure it out together.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, keep those 5 batteries. It gives you 5 chargers. Yeah.
Also, the last one that I was aware of was 50,000 capacity, very, very strong. A lot of them are only 15,000, 20,000. But the latest one, when I looked a year ago, is 50,000. You could charge for a week on that, probably. The price of those was £50, but they've probably come down. I've got a few people I know on the car boots who buy the big pallets, so they get things reasonably cheap. Obviously, they stick something on, but
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, what we can do is, like, figure out how can you receive money over there.
I'm going to try and get my head around this. I've got a bank account that Freddie, Ivo, and Rajiv recently helped me with sending something. But I really want to get my head around Bitcoin. I've downloaded the application, and I'll try and watch. I will watch some tutorials. I want to learn it. I think it's important because we may need it to keep publishing books. I mean, and things like that. So practical.
And you see, you can buy from Amazon with gift cards with the Bitcoin now. So there's a lot of stuff. You can travel, you can buy tickets for airplanes, all kinds of stuff now, and it's getting more all the time. Yeah. Okay. So Freddie, does he have access to give you money into the?
Yes.
Okay.
Freddie does have my details.
If anybody wants to donate, I'm going to send some money too for that. And if anybody else wants to help Govinda, so he can. I mean, he's serving so much. He's doing the books and he's meeting people and all that. So if anybody wants to support that, send to Freddie, and I'll send to Freddie. And see what happens. And then you can buy that directly yourself, right?
Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's massive. Thank you.
So I'll definitely send you a donation there for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll send Freddie some Bitcoin, and he can change it. He can change it. He's got a Bitcoin account.
Yeah, I could probably send Freddie a screenshot of my bank details, Bitcoin, and maybe it could work that way.
No. He can send you the cash. He can send you the cash. He'll change it over.
Okay.
I'm sure that's probably okay, Freddie. Right? Okay. All right. Good. All right. So how's the bike working out? Is it...
Well, the bike is off-road because of resources. I can't afford to get it.
Okay, everybody, please, send a donation. Well, not everybody. Anybody inspired, send him something to Freddie, okay? And I'll send let's get his bike going. Let's get, I'm on the road. Yeah.
And I'm also going to go to the bike shop today to book it in.
Yeah.
So it's for some, yeah.
Yeah. So book it in. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good. All right. Okay. What? Let's see. What else? All right. Lalita, thank you there, Govinda. Anything else you want to say there, Govinda?
No, that's everything really. Thank you so much. That's a massive help because I'm so looking forward to getting on that bike and just going out. And
Yeah.
the books, I've learned it's a learning thing. We can get more books out now for a cheaper price. I mean, it was a learning thing in the beginning. They were a bit pricey, but for everybody, I'm able to make them cheaper. Just had the inspiration coming through, and I felt a really divine connection with Prabhupada as well. That time I was away, I went AWOL.
Yeah.
Give me inspiration for the books, and you so much. But I can do them cheaper. They're going to be still good quality. So anyway, I'm looking forward to this.
Good.
Yeah,
Good. Good.
that's it.
All right. Good.
Thank you.
Tom, what do you got to say?
Yes, I was looking at these debit and credit cards of Bitcoin. Hare Krishna. Whoa, there's so much going on, and it's I feel this family is growing and cooperating more and more, and it's becoming more familiar, and it's getting more alive now. It's so I'm very happy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I'm also thinking about becoming active. This activation of conclusive bhakti, and we I feel we want. I feel this propensity, this urge to celebrate together and to make this a practical community, a practical movement, a functional party. Yes. A dance. It's a dance. It's a dance on a level that people here, they can understand that we are dancing on a level that's far beyond the material problems and the material disguises, the material inconclusiveness. It's the real thing here. And I just want to go on and live more in this level, in this Krishna consciousness, this Chaitanya consciousness. Yes. So and while I'm more and more focusing on this level and becoming alive in this level, and the lesser gods, the lesser distractions, they all dissolve into the background, and it's at the same time I'm become purified and liberated. Yeah, I was singing this name Mukande, the name of Krishna who is liberating. And it comes with the territory. It comes with the involvement. It comes with the trust in this level, with the surrendering. It's all amazing, an amazing wave of magnanimity. Yes. And we just have to catch. Yes, like you said, it's just it's offered here, and we can embrace. We can take it in. We can breathe it in. We can just it's available. It's available. I'm very happy. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you there, Tom. Lalita.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Nice class. I'm a little bit out with this talking about donations and then Tom, and I'm a little bit out. Let me think. Let me think about this part and about the power that is flowing through you. This help that we get, it's amazing actually how we can live on that transcendental platform by your association. Growing deeper and deeper, doing those rasa dances, having those experiences that the associates of Lord Caitanya are sharing with us. These are discoverings that you can't imagine that this is waiting for devotees actually when they are in your association, when they're surrendered unto your feet. You have no idea. You really have no idea when you go to a temple and you think, I want to worship the Lord. You really have to find the representative, otherwise it won't work.
Yeah.
You've got to go through the representative of Lord Caitanya. And it's, I can promise everybody, this intoxication, this relationship with the Lord, with Radhe, and with Krishna, it is so powerful and so beautiful. It's so fulfilling. Krishna conscious devotees are devotees who are eternally happy. It's really fantastic. Yeah, what a big difference between eating this and eating unspiced kittery. Oh my goodness. That was such a sad experience there.
You can't get out of the sadness.
I will never forget it because I use it for my preaching to help people to come here, actually.
Yeah, the pastimes of the Lord are amazing because they're all stories about the path, and it's just, and the ecstatic devotion unlocks them. It's the only thing, though. It unlocks the secret, the mysteries.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why you've got to take shelter at those pastimes. That's really taking shelter, getting life out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well, great. Well, thank you. Let's see here. Read another verse, maybe. Okay. Let's see. I offer my repeated, O Lord, you are the eternal truth, unconditioned by past, present, and future. See, eternal truth. I love. See, that's where it's solid. See, unconditioned. Conditioning is conditioned by the past, conditioned by the present, conditioned by the future. See, this is a conditioning. See, all condition. These are temporary conditions, all of them. Past, present, future. That's called illusion. And so the Lord, that's where we take shelter, the essence of the truth. Only devotees know the essence of truth. See, the essence of truth is Guru Tattva. See, understanding the narrow gate. See, eternal truth. Remember I told you what Jesus did, what Lord Caitanya did, the way they set it up is eternal truth. That's why it's in the book. It's in Chaitanya Lila, chapter 1 on spiritual master. Then rasa tattva. The truth about rasa. This is eternal. This is not temporary. This is unconditioned by past, present, and future. It's always now. Okay? Always rasa. This always exists. Conditioning hides that truth. Our past conditioning can hide that truth of rasa. So it has to be reawakened, right? We have to go through an unconditioning process or a reconditioning, basically just get reconditioned to the truth. The truth is what makes everything work. Isn't that great? It's that simple. That's why Bhagavatam is to bring light into this world. See, the light is the unconditioned truth. So that's the whole thing holding back these Vaishnava groups, is still there's some conditioning in their understanding. See, they're conditioning it. There's a condition on being guru, and it's not the right standard. You have to have the conditioning, the eternal condition. What is the eternal condition? Empowerment from God. Didn't Jesus teach that? I've been anointed by the Spirit of the Lord. See, that's an unconditioned truth. That is applicable eternally. That's applicable to the path. It's applicable to preaching the real deliverance in this world. That is an eternal. It's not a varnashram dharma principle that comes and goes for conditioned souls, according to their propensities and their stage. See, this truth is for all people, for all stages. See, highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. That's called the confidential truth. That's deliverance truth. That finishes it. Not half truth or partial truths. Oh yeah, come and work for Krishna. Give flowers to the deities, wash the pots, distribute books, go engage in your varna and ashram. That's for conditioned souls. See, this is Sanatan Dharma talked about by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Our eternal relationship with the Lord, our eternal constitutional position as a spirit. See, this is the three energies of the Lord: the material energy, the spiritual energy, and this jiva. See, this kind of knowledge, this is real knowledge. They don't teach it in school, do they? They don't teach it in college. They don't even really teach it in Vaishnavism yet, until you get it from a real experienced devotee who knows their actual position and has understood the transcendental energy of the Lord by experiencing it. See? By being used by that and by using it for the benefit of the world. Yeah. Great. These verses are amazing. They're full of a lot of things. See, you appeared as the son of Jagannath Mishra. So people need to look, where is the appearance of that Lord? He appeared as the son of Jagannath Mishra. He appeared as Madhavinda Puri, a sannyasi. He appeared as a disciple of a real guru. He appeared as this guru. See, as. How is he appearing? Otherwise, not the Lord. If you don't meet a bona fide spiritual master who is the appearance of the Lord in that devotee form, you haven't seen an appearance yet. It's all just a big show, practice session with lots of speculation. Crying schools without the crying. Pure bhakti comes without the pure bhakti coming. See, we're purebhakti.com. Coming, the ecstasy. See, even coming, it's amazing, these words, it's all about, you look at a transcendental vision, it makes sense. Coming, man, ecstasy. Everybody wants to come, Of course they want to come, except here. That's called illusion. You should be coming here. Not coming out there. There's that's only physical. That's only speculations. At best you're going to have that kind of temporary little few second come. You come here. This is where you coming here. Coming here is where it's at. Here you'll come and multiple transcendental orgasm. Right there, multiple orgasms. Transcendentally speaking, though.
It's the pure bhakti arrived.
yeah, pure bhakti, man. Pure devotional, multiple orgasms. Here is this temporary stuff here. Here is an orgasmic experience. See, orgasmic, organic. See? Organized. See, it's in a church. See, Sadhu Sangha, assembly of real Vaishnavas, with the real bhakti. This is why this is the best place to be, man. This is where it's really real. See, this is where you get the eternal truth, unconditioned by the past, present, and future, right? A bona fide guru speaks in terms like that, the eternal truth, practically, in a way that people can get it. I offer my repeated obeisances along with your, I offer my repeated obeisances unto you along with your intimate associates. See? Who really knows this? That's those persons who say, oh, I offer my obeisances to you, Lord Caitanya. And then you meet the real associates, not just in the book. That's not quite passing the test. The test is, oh, that's very good. You offer your obeisances to the Lord in the book and then to the devotees in the book, the bygone devotees, the didders. But do you do that for the doers? That's passing the test. That's why you get it very easily. If people understand what's being taught here and become the real, oh, let me pay my obeisances to the real devotees here who are preaching real unconditioned truth. Oh, then you pass the test. The Lord will give you prema very easily. You Vaishnavas should be getting it very easily because you spent your whole life doing austerities and eating unspiced khichdi and chanting your dry rounds. At least you did the dry thing. It's called a dry run. You did the dry run. A lot of dry runs. Okay, you ready for the real thing now? This is now, okay. You ready to fly the plane? All these, you're in the dry run, running, you see, it's dry. It's not real experience of bhakti yet. Not yet. Now it is. You want it? Are you ready for the real test to see if you can fly? Well, you come here, man. We'll put you in the air. No, I still want to do the dry runs for another 20 years. Okay, good. Keep doing your dry runs. Yeah. Okay, Fanny song, and then we're going to take a break. I'm going to take a break. Oh, well, first, let's see. Amy, let's see what Amy says. Amy Rose says, the immense focus human beings, mostly men, put on material orgasm is astonishing to me. Mostly men, yeah. Yeah, it's a man thing, you know. Is astonishing to me for the 3-second muscle spasm or whatever. It's just like everything to do them. It's so weird and silly if you think about it. Yeah, but for those 3 seconds, you're in heaven, right? That's how the world, man, only gives you a 3-second heaven. This is why this is so great, man. Unlimited ecstatic worship. Anytime you want to call the Lord, you know. Sometimes you can say, hey, back away a little bit, Lord. Hey, man, just get a little distant. I need a little You know, it's like you almost have to do that I have to do that with God sometimes, man. I say, I need some space, Lord. You know, here, you know, you're a bit intense right now. I had enough. You know, I'm going to back off a little bit, you know. I don't want this body to explode, man, you know. Let me integrate this a little bit, man. I need a little space. Can you imagine that, saying that to God? Yeah, well, yes, you'll see. You'll be saying the same thing. See what else we got here. It depletes your energy. What's the use of it? To make babies. Yeah. Okay, so, Fanny song. Okay.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting Hari's name. Haribo, Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Haribo, Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo.